Very good morning to all. I hope you are doing great. I'm also good. Very warm welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Reena and I am so happy to have you here. In today's class, we are going to talk about this subject MM01 Marketing Research. So this is the unit 1 and in unit 1 we are going to cover all these topics. First topic we have marketing research. Next we have meaning of marketing research. After that we have importance of marketing research. Next we have stages in the marketing research process. After that we have scope of marketing research function, problem formulation, choice criterion, models. So these are the topics that we are going to cover under unit 1. So first of all, let's understand the meaning of each and every term that we are going to cover in unit 1. So first term we have marketing research. That means a way to collect and study market information to make better business decisions. Second term we have meaning of marketing research. That means finding out what customers want and need of the customer and what problem exists in the market in reality. For example, in the market, different customer want different kind of product. So it's the responsibility of the business that they do the good research in a particular thing. Next topic we have importance of marketing research. It basically helps the businesses to understand the customers' need and wants effectively, and it also helps to reduce the risk and improve product and services. Next we have stages in the marketing research process. The step-by-step process of doing research from finding the problem to taking actions. So basically this is very important. First of all, you have to find out the root cause of the problem and you have to make a proper strategy or blueprint, and after that take action according to the plan. So let's understand each and every topic one by one. So first topic we have marketing research, its meaning and importance. So what is marketing research? If we talk about the marketing research, it is basically a systematic process of gathering, recording and analyzing information related to marketing problems and opportunities to help businesses to make better decisions. For example, in India, you are aware about the Maggi. Okay, so what is the situation in 2015? So basically in 2015, Maggi was banned and Nestle wanted to relaunch the product but was not sure if consumers would accept it again or not. But what happened? They do very good job and they basically do the marketing research. Nestle conducted a nationwide survey and focus group to understand the public trust and preferences. See, so basically they focus on to understand the public interest, their wants and their need and their trust and their preferences, what exactly customer want. They tested samples in select market, collected feedback on taste, packaging, and they also focus on health concern. So what is the outcome after marketing research? So basically these are the outcome. Nestle changed its communication strategy to focus on safety and quality. Within months of it, this product is basically relaunched. Maggi regained a 60 percentage plus market share in the market. Second example we have Apple iPhone product design. So what is the situation of Apple? So basically Apple wanted to understand what features customer valued most in smartphone before launching new product. So basically they do the marketing research and accordingly they take actions. They conducted global online survey and usability testing. They also analyzed the customer behavior using data analytics and feedback. They focused on camera quality, battery life, and screen size as key features. And these are the outcomes after marketing research. First outcome we have it, they basically work on features like face id, camera enhancement, and longer battery life were added, as resulted in strong sales and positive customer reception for new iPhones. So these are the key features of marketing research. So basically it is a systematic. You have to follow the process. You have to follow the each and every step. And what is the objective of marketing research? So basically it is free from bias, and this marketing research is basically based on facts. It helps in decision making whether to launch a new product, changing pricing, and enter a new market, etc. Marketing research is very helpful in different areas. It's totally depend on the situation. So let's understand this thing. Why is marketing research is important? So what is the purpose of marketing research? It is important to understand the customer's needs and wants. If we talk about the customer needs and wants, we have to learn about the customer's need, want, preferences, and behavior. For example, Nika served women to understand demand for organic skincare. Second importance, we have product development. It helps to design or improve product based on what customers want and they need. For example, Amul tested various flavors before launching Amul Cool. It is very important in case of pricing strategy. So basically research helps set the right price that customers or consumers are willing to pay. For example, Netflix tested various subscription prices across cities. It is also important in case of reducing risk. So basically, to test a product or service before full scale launch to avoid failure. For example, Mackie introduced a new variant in select market first. It is also important to identifying the opportunities, that means what new trend or market gap for new product or services. For example, Mama Earth identifies a gap in chemical free baby care product. Next we have measuring promotion effectiveness. That means know if an ad campaign worked and how well it performed. For example, Coca-Cola measure impact of IPL ad on youth awareness. It is also important in improving customer satisfaction. That means it helps the companies to know customer feedback and make improvement. For example, Swiggy collect feedback after every orders. So here we understand this thing. So basically why marketing research is very important for the perspective of businessmen, because they easily understand the customer needs and want, and it is very beneficial for product development, also for setting the pricing strategy. It also helps to reduce the risk and also identifying the opportunities. Apart from that, measuring promotion effectiveness, and also work on this one, improving customer satisfaction. So next we have types of marketing research. So we have three type of marketing research. First we have exploratory, second we have descriptive, and third we have causal research. Exploratory research, that means we have to discover new ideas and problems with the help of exploratory research. For example, focus group on new beauty trends. Next we have descriptive research. Descriptive research, that means describe characteristics, who, what, when, where. For example, survey on how often youth buy cosmetics. Next, we have causal. So, basically, this is the purpose of causal research to test the cause and effect relationship. For example, does a discount increase Nika sales? Next, we have stages in the marketing research process. Let's go step by step through the 6 core stages of the marketing research process. Before research begins, the company must identify what exactly need to be solved or understand. So this is the tip for you. You have a well defined problem, then problem is solved. Half problem is solved. So first of all, it's very important to understand the problem. If you are aware about the problem, then you can make strategy according to that and you can achieve your goals. So these are the elements of marketing research problem. And second, we have research objective. Problem, that means issue faced. For example, declining sales. Any business who is working in a particular area and after some time he faces the losses. So first of all, it's the responsibility of the company or businessman to understand the loopholes, to understand the problem, and after that set the research objective. That means what information is needed. For example, why customers are not buying the product. For example, a cosmetic brand notices reduces footfall in their stores, and this is the problem, like declining customer visit. And this is the objective to understand factors affecting store visit. Is it due to price, product trends, online shift, etc. Second stage, we have developing the research plan. Okay, plan how the data will be collected and what are the sources for collecting the data. It may be the primary or it may be the secondary. And what are the tools for collecting the data? It may be the survey, interview, focus group, or observation. And you have to find out this one also, what kind of sampling you use, whom to study, and how many people that you consider for your study. These are the types of data. Primary data, that means it is the first hand data, and for example online survey and interviews. If we talk about the secondary data, that is already available. For example, industry report, competitor websites. For example, Mamaearth planning to launch a new hair oil, will interview 100 women aged 20 to 35 using natural product. Here, what they did, they basically considered the particular age women's. Okay, like 20 to 35 age group, they take as a sample, and after that, they will analyze existing report on hair care industry trends. And this is the third stage, collecting the data. Now the real work begins here, getting the information from the target group. And these are the method. It may be the online or offline survey and face to face or telephonic interview. It's depend on the situation. And after that, focus group. And in the previous example, they considered a particular age group. Next, we have observational studies, watching customer behavior in stores. For example, Nika want to know how generation Z shops for sneakers, and these are the method: online questionnaire and TikTok poll. And in case of sample, they take a 500 responded, and which have a particular age group people. They taken 15 to 25. Next stage, we have fourth, analyzing the data. Now the collected data is turned into useful insight using statistical tool and technique. And these are the tools used, like Excel, SPSS. And what is the purpose of using this tool? In case of graphs, tables, correlation, you have to find the correlation, then you can use the SPSS. For example, line chart showing preferences by ages. Next, we have regression analysis. Basically, regression analysis is used to find out the relationship between the variables. For example, higher discount, that means more purchases in the market. Next tool we have cross tabulation. What is the purpose of using this particular tool? To compare the responses by group. For example, men versus women brand preferences. For example, this is the survey that shows 70% of the women in urban areas prefer cruelty free brand. So the company decided to highlight cruelty free in its ad. Next we have stage 5 presenting the finding. The analyzed data is presented in a clear and useful format, and you have to prepare a report, summary report you can say, and you also explain everything with the help of chart and graphs, and you can also show your data with the help of PowerPoint presentation, and also give the recommendation for action. For example, Mama Earth report might show 65% of women aged which we have taken the particular age group 20 to 30 use the onion oil for hair fall, and these are the recommendations after doing the research. Launch onion oil in a 200 to 250 price range. This is affordable for the customer. Next stage we have making marketing decision. This is the final step, applying research insight to real business decision. For example, based on finding, a company may launch a new product. They also change their pricing strategy, and they also focus more on digital ads and also repackage the product. For example, Domino's found from research that customer wanted better crust and sauce quality. They changed their recipe and launched a We Listen campaign, resulting in a huge success. So basically, this is the summary of all the previous topic. First, these are the stages. First stage we have defined the problem. That means identify what's wrong. For example, decline in sunscreen sales. Second stage we have research plan. In this stage we have to decide what, where, and how to collect data. For example, survey women aged 18 to 30. Third stage we have data collection. In this stage we have to conduct surveys, interviews, and focus group. For example, online form, in store feedback. Fourth stage we have data analysis. That means we have to analyze the pattern and trend. For example, Excel charts show the preferences. Next stage we have report finding. That means we have to summarize the insights and result. For example, PPT for management. And last stage we have make decision. That means take marketing action. For example, launch new SPF 50 cream in summer. So that is all about for the today's class. Thank you so much. If you like this video, then do like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Have a nice day. Keep learning and keep signing. Bye bye. Take care.